Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new series. This is Season 3 of the Awkward Kingdom Bedrock Realm. For our community, if you would like to see Seasons 1 and 2, there is a world download available on my Patreon. Links will be in the description. You will need to be a $5 or higher membership, though. So, if you enjoy what we build in our shenanigans and you'd like to explore some of our previous adventures, please support the community. It helps us continue our shenanigans. Anyway, let's get started and explore this new world, shall we? I have very briefly seen bits and pieces of this, but one of the things I like most at this point is just this perfect valley right here. It might look a little bit uneven, but that's really what I want for the build I plan on doing. What I need to do is get a bucket made and grab some lava, and then we can do a casting method that I've seen. Also need to have another bucket ready for water while I'm over there. And what I'm going to do real quick while I'm right here is just throw some food on the cooker. Clean up some... Ooh, hi. Why are you here? Ooh, gold hat. No, I wouldn't mind a golden hat. I don't... Why did he put the bed right next to this? Time Runner is the other member that's currently on the realm, not actively online at the moment. But, yeah, he's the one who put the bed and stuff here. Okay, unfortunately, we are not as safe as I would like us to be. I'm going to go ahead and put all of the goodies I don't want to lose in here. I don't care about the rotten flesh, don't care about the seeds. Okay, now, back to what I was trying to do. Okay, that sheep blends in so well, I did not see it in the skyline. That is disturbing. Okay, first off, I'm going to have some type of equipment. Leather, perfect. I had just enough leather that little addition is going to give me boots. All right, so we've got boots. Don't really want to waste that on shears, so we'll put the boots on. We'll have something. This is the problem that we're having right here, is these guys will pop out of the shadows and smack me in the face, and I don't have a shield. I should fix that. I have iron. What am I doing with my life? Shield. Think. Okay. So we are on survival mode, as you can tell, with absolutely no add-ons, just a couple of resource packs. So we can see the sun is rounded up there, and we're hearing a lot less sound from the animals, which is fine by me. I need to figure out a way down there. Isn't there some lava around here? Let's get a good vantage point. There might be some falling out of one of these cliff edges, but I don't... Oh, there's some right down there. Perfect. I just gotta get down there. Preferably without breaking my new boots or what's in them. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. So far, so good. Now, getting back up is going to be tricky. Let's come over here. Bucket at the ready. Oh, you're not even reachable right now, are you? I need to get some stone tools anyway. Okay. I was going to put those on, but then I got attacked by something and got distracted. Probably better to continue this way. Uh-oh. Nope. This is getting dicey. I'm not going to have much room to escape if I break open the roadblock or get bopped into something. Eyes on fire. I do not like being on fire. Sleep. Oh goody, there's a zombie walking right up to me. Sleep. Thank you. Oh, oh boy. Okay. Mental note, do not do dangerous lava-like thing when you have hordes. No, 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 no. Eat. Eat. Oh. Where did they go? Did they all die? Okay. Okay. So, what have we learned? Shields do not protect you from lava. You'd think after so many series I've done on Minecraft that I would be a little bit more intelligent with things. I might be asking a bit too much. Back to the fray, I suppose. We're just gonna... yeah. Undo that. No. Flint is a thing. I don't need this one. Don't want that one. It's not wood. Found it. Finally, the source of my burning. And I'm up here, so they couldn't get to me anyway. It's finally starting to disappear. It's a slow process, and I can potentially get all of these back. Okay, I should be able to do that without issue. Now I can make a furnace and thus a smoker, and we can stop using all of the campfire shenanigans. Alright. Hello, cow. I'm here for water, not you. Okay. So I have the two casting things that I need. Now I just have to somehow figure out where I want this to be positioned. I'm thinking the center of it should be in the middle of this lake here. Then I have to pillar all the way up and figure out how high up I need it to actually go. That is not going to be enough. So, let's make us some tools. Probably going to end up using stone. Grass is fine. We have fire tick turned off. But I don't really want to use grass, because if an enderman goes up there and removes it while the lava is flowing down, then it destroys the whole aesthetic. It's not likely to remove a cobblestone block, so we're going to go with that. And if you're wondering where I started with all of this bread on day 6, it's because there's a village nearby and I raided it for all of its hay bales that I could find. And that ended up being like 42 bread, and I shared that with Time Runner. who was not able to join right away because batteries are dangerous when they swell up and will not sit carefully in your laptop. Yeah, he had an unfortunate discovery. Kind of like me trying to figure out how I'm getting up there from here. Here we go. But yeah, my roommate had a similar thing happen not too long ago, and she needed to get a whole new battery because there was just no saving it. And if it explodes inside of your device, you not only lose the device, you lose all of that software and games that you had on it. True, there are ways you can back things up. Ooh, parkour. But not everybody thinks about that because you don't think your battery is going to turn into a literal weapon. Okay. Okay. Made it. We're back up. Okay, so now we can just have our pick of what layer we want to grab the stone from. Honestly, I think the best thing I can do at this point, since this is where our bed is, let's go ahead, seal this off. Somewhat. Anything where they can walk up here has to be sealed off. Don't think they can get out now. So we're a bit safer at least. Yeah, we should be fine. Watch me turn my back and get smacked. Entirely possible. Okay, so we've got that. Let's get this out. You can have that since you you made that. We've got this ready to go. A stone layer. Do 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 do. Should probably be thinking about how to get back up. This is relatively easy. We can have a little mine right down here. That food that I put on there is definitely going to despawn, isn't it? That's probably true. Need to get a hopper. We need to get a lot of things together. This is a brand new seed, brand new world. I only explored about 500 blocks in a single direction and found like 4 villages, so we should have a pretty decent experience this iteration. Could I tell you exactly what direction I went for that 500 blocks? No. I honestly do not recall. This is going to be quite a bit of breaking. I want to have a fairly large base over there. So I'm going to pause the recording for a minute, and I'll see you when I have enough materials. Well, it's been a long week, but I've started to gather some materials. As you can tell, I am now fully kitted out with copper and my leather boots from the beginning. I've started to create an outline. It doesn't look like much at the moment, just kind of like a dirt and stone pyramid, but I am working my way through it, trying to expand a little bit more. I have more digging to do, but I need to go get some more wood. So I will do more resource gathering and resume shortly. All right. Finally managed to finish this outline, and it, yes, has been an additional 2 in-game weeks. I have burned through an entire half a stack of bread between falling off of this thing multiple times, getting attacked by random mobs, and just generally working in the mines to try and get all of the materials that I need. And I am left with a single andesite and 33 cobblestone that have not been placed. Look at my inventory. I also have 2 dirt. I managed to get a ton of materials, but almost every single bit of it got used in this. Now this just looks a little silly currently, doesn't it? A little incomplete, looks like it's missing some things. We're gonna fix that. Let's go ahead and place in our lava. And we're just gonna let that kind of do its thing. That is gonna go down every single block. All the way down. Now I have to keep an eye on the sun. It's in the middle at the moment. If it gets too low, well, I shouldn't have phantoms, but on the off chance that I will, I would be knocked into spicy soup. Almost can't even tell I'm wearing armor. I'm nearly invisible in this lava. Most things are invisible in lava, that's because I burned to a crisp. Alright. So this is gonna go down the archways now. It's going to form a large cast. Luckily, we do not have fire spread on. So it's just going to go all the way to the bottom and maybe turn some water into obsidian, which will be nice because I do need some obsidian for various things on the beginning of a new world. Unfortunately, I won't be able to mine it because I didn't go far enough down to get diamonds. I did breach the deep slate layer, but I did not actually get diamonds. I didn't even get gold or redstone. So yeah, we're not even gonna have a clock anytime soon. Does it seem like one side is spreading faster than the other? Okay, we're starting to spread down that one. Good. Starting to spread down over there. I wanted you guys to be here for this part. This is not going to be time-lapse. This is just going to be a show and tell. If you wanted to see a time-lapsed version, I will link the short that I got this reference piece from. I have downsized it to an 18 block arch, whereas I believe theirs is 23. But otherwise, it's basically the same. I think that side is just about done. I'm realizing now I forgot to break that bridge. That is unfortunate. Not altogether surprising for my forgetfulness, but you know what? One side being a little off is fine. I want to make sure it's going down all the way, because the water's going to spread much faster than the lava will. Once it gets to the bottom where the river hits, then I'll place the block and then the water bucket. Almost there. Okay, we've collided with the surface level. That one's still trickling down towards the river. Very slowly, even though I'm probably just out of range. Oh no, I still see it moving. Come on, you can do it. You got this, lava. Yeah, that chunk down there is going to be a little bit iffy. And that's going to continue to spread all the way down. Okay, where's that sun? Eh. Okay, I think we are as good as we're going to get on most of it. I'm going to go ahead and place the block and lava, or not lava, water bucket. We're going to be using a andesite block and convert all of that. Much better visual. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I wish it wasn't all cobble. I kind of wish it was stone, but you know what? You get what you pay for. And I paid for this with like 4 hours of my life, so 4 hours of my life is turning to cobblestone right now. This is the first time I have done an Awkward Kingdom build in over a year without use of creative mode or add-ons. There's literally not a single add-on on this world. There are some resource packs. No add-ons. I think all of the lava is now taken care of. Like I said, it goes much faster than the lava. So let's go ahead and just, I don't really want to waste the water, so we'll do that, and we'll put the block, and we'll break this one, not with an axe, with a pickaxe. We'll grab our, if I can get over there, my torches. Light this beast up as we go. I'm only going to light up the joints, not the actual majority of it. But look at this. Look at that. Cordoned off segments. We can turn into whatever we want. So much easier. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with most of the areas, but some of them I'm going to turn into farming, towers, so forth. This is a middle piece, so we'll put that there. Come back up. Oh yeah. It's down far enough that we can continue putting the lights on. Now, this is a brand new world, so we have not gone to the end. Therefore, there is no elytra, no flying, and I do not have enough blocks to give you a faraway visual at the moment. Hopefully, I will be able to get down there safely soon. I don't like that you spawned up here. Can I just knock you off? You just not exist. Go away. Oh, he blew up my box. Box? It's not a box. Blocks. Fix it. Okay. Good enough. Is it? Not really. There we go. Put another one of these in the middle. Okay, we're gonna have to get down from here. Despite all of the water being in the way still. Get up there. Whoa, don't fall off. Do not fall off. Yes, I have the water. No, I do not wish to use it. Alright. Sanctuary! Into the mines! We must sleep. Nobody followed me. Okay. Nearly got pushed off the block by that bed. Alright. We're gonna give them a few seconds, and hopefully they will just burn to death and not follow me in here. The water should have all but been fully removed at this point. Oh. Look at that. Water. Water, are you broken? I think water.exe has stopped responding. I don't think there is a reboot option. So we're just going to have to go a little bit up and place some stuff. I think it's trying. Yeah, that over there is starting to go down. It's all got to go down from the same surface level, and then it drags the rest of it down with it. Yeah, see, the rest of that is slowly inching down. This is a pretty cool process. I have not yet made a lava cast until this episode. And this is the first episode of the Awkward Kingdom, Season 3. I'm going to do this as a video series instead of a stream series like I was doing before. I pretty much stopped streaming altogether, to be totally honest with you. I'm mostly just doing YouTube videos, and at the end of the season, I'm going to be posting the links or the world downloads and Patreon, so you can go ahead and get a copy of it for yourself once all is said and done. Yeah, that just looks like a tiny one block bridge that needs to be flushed out. Okay, while I'm waiting on the water, I can go do that. What is up with that? There we go. Good enough. Yeah, I'm pretty much done streaming, unless there's like a major event going on or a brand new game that everyone's hyped about that I want to be able to try. I'm not going to have enough blocks to do this. I can at least stretch it a little bit so it's not just a one block wide death trap. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more. This is going to have to do for now. Hopefully the water will cooperate. I don't know why it's bugging out. Maybe if I relog, it'll be fixed. But more or less, it is good to go. In fact, let me go up to the surface and see if we can get a better vantage point. It's kind of a jump climb. We don't really have a defined staircase at the current moment. Oh yeah. That is going to be a nice multi-purpose base. And that's not just for me. This is at spawn. This is going to be for new players who join to see. So if you would like an invite, join my Discord. The link is in my bio. And in every description of every video I ever post. So if you're ever curious about a link, check the description. You'll probably find it there. I have some items to replenish because I used quite a bit. There's the 10 iron. I'm going to toss those in. Not sure why we want a spider eye, but you know what? We can have some. He can have a hat if he wants to. I will even give him half of the raw copper. And that's about all I can spare. I didn't take any of the logs, but I didn't really take any of the food either. No, I relied on my bread for this build. But this is going to be the end of the episode. So for all of you who stuck it out, thank you very much. And I hope to see you in another episode. It's not going to be like a I only play on this while recording type of world. It's just going to be whenever something cool's happening or I'm trying to do a really flashy build or, show off some of my friends' work. We'll go ahead and give you guys a tour. For right now, I'm going to let that water go down, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.